Hey guys, this is Adam, and today I bring you a really cool deck. It's Esper Ketramose. So, the theme of the deck is Ketramose. Menace, Life Inked, Indestructible. Can't attack unless there's 7 or more. Attack or block, sorry. 7 or more cards in exile. If you put 1 or more cards from the graveyard into the battlefield during my turn, you draw a card, lose 1. So we use supporting cards to turn this on early or mid-game with relative ease. We run Ghost Vacuum for graveyard hate for like Omniscience decks or any other graveyard-oriented decks. And it also lets us draw cards on our turn because of Ketramose, and then has the utility effect for making the 1/1s. We use 2 authorities in case we're against Izzet or any Quarry Still shenanigans or mono red stuff. Now we use Helping Hand to return Ketramose if we happen to have it in the graveyard for any reason. Strategic Burial, that's a really good centerpiece. The target opponent exiles a creature from their battlefield and nuke their whole yard. So that's what's normally going to turn on the Ketramose early. We use Recommission as the same purpose as Helping Hand, but that could target artifacts as well, with mana value 3 or less creature card or artifact. We use Stingcore to fill our graveyard. We used Kiora to fill our graveyard. And then we use Oculus. Now, this is secondary win con is Oculus, if not the first. It's good because if we can hardcast Oculus, that's 6 cards for Ketramose already. And you can also draw a card. And that's not including if you already Ghost Vacuumed or Strategic Burial. We can Recommission or Helping Hand the Oculus, the Kiora, the Steamcore, the Ketramose. You have a good amount of targets for both these cards. We use Founding the Third Path if we need a sequence with the first saga to cast stuff from our graveyard. 2, to mill ourselves to try to find the Oculus and or the Ketramose. And then Exile, which adds to Ketramose. And then we could recommission the Oculus from our graveyard. We can cut down if we need to. Burial for getting rid of their stuff and turning on Ketramose again. We run Overlord, so we could start milling for our Oculus and Ketramose. And then we can pick up one of these pieces to fill in the graveyard even more. It really synergizes well. Let's play some games and see how it turns out. I'm just going to keep it because we have an authority, a lockdown, a surveil, and a couple of thirds. It's not horrible. It's a little bit on the slower side. Yeah, we want that. Sure. Let's play the authority. We try to offset some of the damage. So we want to say this is rabbits. Yep. Play the verge. Exploit that, but mill ourselves. 3 Ketramose, a helping hand, and a lockdown. It's not great, but it could be worse. We'll eat a lot of damage, but that's okay. An Oculus. I think we just decline. And just go for the lockdown. So that's 5 cards for Ketramose. Or is it 6? Yep, 6, because we have a helping hand there. We got it. Let's go ahead on 1 and cut down the bunny. I'll go ahead and... No, I'll wait to see what we know, if we want to recommission them. A vacuum. That's really good. I can Oculus now, or recommission. Let's just Oculus and get that started. It doesn't ultimately matter what you exile with this deck, because we're not really Delirium based. As long as you don't hit your important creatures, it'll be fine. Because you can recast them from the graveyard. Hop to it. Okay. We have a Belmer. I guess what's helping him, the Steam Core, I think. No. That and the Belmer for now. Ketramose. Then we can exile that Mentor and draw a card. Play another Vacuum. Let's get in for 5. They're hop to it and draw a card. Look at all these lands we were gonna draw. We got... Huh. It's insane. I didn't want to have to throw away the Overlord there, but I did need something to happen, like this, so we could start hitting them with the Vigilance. It's just awkward when you don't get a black source for a couple turns, because a very small portion of your deck is... Oh my gosh, okay. So, I don't want to keep hurting myself, but we do need to find something. Burial. time. It's an overload. It's not great. Alright. It's an Oculus. It's Oculus again. 1, 2, 3, because we have a Ketramose. 4, 5, and 6. We'll swing the Ketramose to gain back a lot of the life we just lost trying to fish ourselves out. We got 23 left of the library. An Oculus, that's fine. Steam Core. So we let 1 go through? Or is that 2? That's fine. Blue, oh. That's fine. GG's opponent. Now we're back to plat 2. We'll try it. Go first, so let's turn 1 vacuum. Get that started. Then we can overlord, see if we hit like an Oculus or something. Something relevant. Oh, you can't make this up. I don't know why. Ever since I started reporting, the deck just don't want to come through. It's so weird. Okay, there's an Oculus. I don't think I want an extra Ketramose. That would be fine. You see what I'm saying? Like, as soon as I start recording, we get 4 Ketramoses. Okay. Yeah. Nice, isn't it? Okay. This ain't looking too hot. Let's try it again. Not really. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the deck. This is, okay. Well, I mean, at least it, like, beats the Ketramose, at least. So they're just on some Discord stuff. Sure. Shadowy Backstreet. Want that in the yard. I don't want to draw that right now. Let's exile their Ruthless Negotiations. Draw our card. It's a land. That's not great, but what can we do? Purge. I guess we just cast. We got one more turn for the Overlord, and then we can start dumping our library. We'll start exiling with Vacuum, defeat Ketramose. Strategic Betrayal. Let's go ahead. Alright, we get an Overlord. I don't expect it to live. I would be thoroughly shocked if our Overlord lived. Okay. That's absolutely nuts. Kiora. Let's swing with our Overlord. Get back Ketramose. We can get rid of this guy. Draw card. Play the land. This will be really bad if they sweep the board. But we did turn on our Ketramose, and that's what we did care about. Oculus. I guess we cast it. Maybe we do keep that down. Go ahead and draw. We gotta start being careful because we'll start milling ourselves. I think we swing Ketramose and pick up the Oculus. Menace, my friends, menace. We wanted that Overlord to die. Let's get your dude. Draw a card. Get that land. We could Kiora. Because we're done swinging with the Overlord right now.
This isn't your average zombie horde. Death is such an effective tool.
We were done with those Overlords.
You've reached an undead end.
And we got there, guys. Let's go. GG's opponent. I think we keep. We have a cut down, helping hand. Because we can cast a Sting Core or Ketramose if we feel like we need to. Black. So they get helping hand or the cut down. Their pick. I'm assuming they want the helping hand, yeah. Let's play the Finding. Put it on 1. Don't cast anything, even though we had no targets anyways. Just try to hurry up and put in our yard. And we have an Oculus. And a helping hand in the yard. Let's just Steam Core. We don't need the cut down anymore. It's going pretty good. I feel like this is some reanimator stuff. Okay. Oculus. Let's get in for some damage. Okay, the Verge. Let's go ahead and just overload. Get more stuff in, see what we can pick up. Not good. We passed a little bit of gas. I don't know if it's the reanimator deck. That's fine, I'm not worried about it. So I'm gonna hold on to this as much long as I can. Okay. Now they get my Ketramose. Oh, why'd they want that? Guess we just play the Ketramose then? And then just Helping Hand to get the body there. It's a little weird because I dump more like that, and it was kind of a risk. But I'd rather do that because I have Overlord ticking down. And we could have, you know, hit something to pitch to it. It was a little risk. But we also do need to start pressuring our opponent because they just tore our hand apart. Okay, I don't know why they went through that one. You're filling. Okay. Let's see what we get. We don't want to draw that Ketramose. That will be scary. Fiora. It's something, and we do get the big Kraken. That's unfortunate. We can still get there though. This looks like an Orzhov pile, but with splash of red that we haven't seen yet. Okay, we do get to make the Kraken. So what are they gonna get? Probably Kiora, right? I don't see why they wouldn't. That's fine. They have their own Ketramose. Okay. They do have to deal with our 8-8, thankfully. Well, they dealt with our 8-8. Okay. Okay. Alright. An Oculus. We will draw from this. So let's just blow up our creatures so they can't have them back anymore. And And then I'll just actually I do need to go for it now. Wait, no I can't. Oh, I can't redo it either. I guess we'll just mill ourselves. Or mill them. Yeah, let's just mill them. I'm glad we did. Here. I could see them swinging the two, yeah. Flip you. The burial. There's nothing really to cast at the moment. They just swing all, right? A lot of deads. Okay, then we just wait. Back in. We're getting close to losing though, from just I feel like they're gonna blow up the board, so we want to protect our life total as much as we can. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. GG's opponent. That was confusing me. I'm gonna keep it. We got authorities, the vacuums. So this shuts down the is it deck. We get stuff in our yard. We don't need another authority. Let's go ahead and start milling. Steam core, if we find the land, so we can throw away the other Oculus. That's fine. We did not find the other ones. So then let's just do it again. Fiora, let's pick up Fiora. We can hard cast Oculus now, which is great. Pixie. Yeah, we gained a life from there. I'm thinking we just throw away the Steam Core now. If they make us discard again. Oculus, yeah. There we go. Surely they don't have any hard removal. Throw away that Overlord. It's not like we're flipping it right now. That's okay. Getting a lot of value from that corroding dragonstone. If we had another white source, that would have been great. At this point, because we gotta start getting in eventually. We'll just pitch away the Oculus. Swing in for just 2. That's fine. Now we do have a target if we founding. Sun Pearl. This authority's been putting in so much work for us. And they're just gaining so much life. Let's blow this up. Let this Oculus. Then we add torrent triggers. Show that we don't need that extra black. I guess, I don't know. I'm just setting a message, I guess. We'll just block. We don't want to lose any extra life now. Lockdown, we'll hit these guys, that's fine. Do we want a helping hand? Yes, we do. Oculus. And now we just get in. Something. You got it. We'll put that one on 1. Throw away a founding. Let's pick up a sneaker. Oh my gosh. I like... Oh. Oh boy. That's on camera. I thought I saw something coming out of my doorway, like some ring stuff. Oh. Oh, that's embarrassing. Anyways, let's... Oh boy. That's so embarrassing. Let's hit the land and I guess the 2 lands. We'll just vacuum anyways. We gotta be careful not to mill ourselves here. Let's just leave that one in the yard. Good games. Interesting hand. I think we keep this because we have the steam cores to kind of find the other lands if we hit a 3rd land. We have a turn 1 and a turn 2. It'll just hurt us a little bit, but I think we're fine. Fire Hero. Let's just go ahead and take it out now. think we just wait. The Heart Challenger. So there's the helping hand that we did not hit. Burial. Or betrayal. I don't know why I keep calling it burial. No other land. And we milled a whole bunch of lands. Of course. Now, let's just do cut down. Do nothing with it. Archive. We'll bend the helping hand because we want the land. Would like just to play the authority at this point. To try to gain back some life. Preferably have another white source. So we could steam core and authority. That was just a little unfortunate that we got all this. We have enough in the bid to Oculus. So if we Oculus one time, that'll turn on our Ketramose. Scavenger. Ghost. You got it. And armor. That's very tough to get through. I guess we have to steam core. Nothing really great. Pitch away the cut down. Another shelter by ghost. Yep. You're getting close to one-shotting me, and one-shot is GG's. Alright guys, to wrap up the video, the deck, okay, so before I uploaded this video, I tested the deck a little, like 3 games or so. I just wanted to learn to pilot what I made, so that when I created a video, I kind of had an idea to tell you guys what you were looking for. And the deck did awesome, and it went undefeated. And then as soon as I start recording, I got these awful hands. Really, really awful. Land flooded. I mean, there was a point where there was 4 Ketramose in our hand, and that was our best hand in the mulligan. So I decided to cut out a lot of those losses because they were silly losses. But overall, if you want to put it into like numbers, the deck went like off camera and on camera like 9 and 4. But if you want to go with just camera, it went like 4 and 4. What I would change is kind of fix up the land base a little bit, because there was some turns where it was really awkward, like we had an Overlord in hand we couldn't cast, or we had like a Ketramose we couldn't cast, so that shut off recommission helping hand with no white. And then there was a couple of points we couldn't dump into our graveyard because of no blue somehow. So you could probably touch up on the land base a little bit. You could take down one of these, or cut down, or remove the vacuums. I feel like the vacuums are detrimental for like early Ketramose, turning them on and drawing and all that. But overall, it's really solid in my opinion. You guys can look at it and try it out in your games and tell me what you think. This is Adam, and I'll see you guys next time.